Hi guys, I'm Sisi.
And I'm Mski.
And watching Chainsawman, episode 11 of season 1.
Alright, so there's something that I'm really intrigued to see, and that's how you make a contract with a devil,
Yep.
which Aki is gonna do in this episode. I'm also interested in the negotiating, because I think Aki has not got a lot to offer. And I think the devil is gonna hold him ransom, and he's gonna demand a lot. And I think Aki is gonna sacrifice a lot as well.
Yeah.
It does seem like it's shaping up for him to be in the mindset that there's nothing more to live for other than to just get the strength to defeat the gun devil, I think. And I think that's the way that it's gonna play out. But I hope everything is good in the end for Aki. But I don't know, honestly, with this show anymore, seeing the way they killed off Himeno, anything is possible in this show. Aki could also just be another side character like that. It's just gonna die after like season 1. I don't know. I don't want to think about this, but
everything is possible.
Everything is possible with this show. That's what makes it exciting. Is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why the show is so good. So it's unpredictable. Let's get into it then.
Let's go. Don't forget to check out our Patreon if you're interested in full length and early access to our reactions. The link is in the description.
You can also follow us on Instagram and join the Discord.
Yes.
The future devil.
一人は寿命半分、もう一人は両目と味覚、嗅覚を差し出しています。
Damn.
What? You're a psycho? Future rules? This devil reminded me so much of Hanami from Jujutsu Kaisen.
It's vibing.
Yeah.
Hey, Seiko.
I don't think this devil is gonna like Aki. He's way too serious.
Yep.
Shit, this is bad. You stick your hand in? Oh, it's the head actually.
Yeah, the head. Yeah.
So this thing is
I
vibing
wouldn't
actually.
put my head there. I don't like this one. Okay, there.
なぜならお前は未来で最悪な死に方をする。どういう死に方をするか聞きたいか？お前は言わなくてもいい。
Oh.
自分の死に方には興味ない。俺は俺が殺したい奴を殺せれば、あとはどうなってもいい。
Yeah.
さっさと目に入れ。
Oh my god, of course.
今回は忙しい中、お疲れ様でした。これからもデンジ君とパワーちゃんをよろしくお願いします。
俺もあいつら嫌になってきちゃったな。
Is he? I thought he liked him.
Hunting dogs.
おもちゃなら壊れても罪悪感はないと思ってたが、この年になるとボケてきておもちゃにも情が湧く。
No, actually?
今回の得意か襲撃、公安もバカじゃないだろう。
Oh shit.
分かっていて見逃したな。
Yeah.
私も襲撃に遭いましたよ。
お前がどんな非道を尽くそうと、俺の飼い犬を殺そうと、人間様の味方でいるうちは見逃してやるよ。
Yes.
Oh, that's what she's doing.
私は悪魔から一人でも多く人を救いたいだけです。今回の作戦が成功すれば、四課の存在を積極的に報道することになってます。そうすれば、四課は今より動きやすくなって、より悪魔から人を救える。
Dude, I don't like her. I don't know.
I don't trust her. Yeah.
Like
The
I
way
always-
she said, I want to save as many people as I can.
Yeah, that smug look. I don't like
Yeah.
it, bro. Doesn't seem genuine to me.
ここで迎え撃つ準備はしてある。静かにしてろ。
女黙れ。
若。じいちゃんがいたら逃げることを許さねえぜ。
Your granddad was a loser, bro.
次こそ心臓をもぎ取ってやる。
Oh shit.
死んでも蘇るからな。
just off of that line, I know they're gonna go at it again.
じいちゃんの置き土産、借金を返せねえクズどもで作ったゾンビ軍団だ。
ゾンビに噛まれた人間はゾンビになる。それで4課を終わらせる。
Shit, alright then.
アキ君は銃の悪魔狙っとるって聞きました。本気で殺せるって思ってます？実は俺たちも銃の悪魔にめちゃくちゃにされた恨みで公安来ました。
Just like everybody else.
でも銃の悪魔を殺そうなんて思いませんよ。普通に考えれば無理ってわかりますもん。正直アキ君見てるとムカつくんですわ。弱いくせに漫画の主人公みたいな目標を掲げて。
So this guy's an asshole actually. I don't like him.
俺の前でごちゃごちゃ言わないでくださいよ。あんたは黙って見てればいい。
Dico, Aki.
負けて死んだその時に笑いに来てください。
Yeah.
アキ君、君のことムカつくけど応援しとくわ。得意科にはまともなやつはいないから気をつけな。
Dude, these lines though.
私の指示じゃないことも分かってほしいからね。聞いた話によると、この沢渡って女が黒幕でな。この女を仲介にうちの若いやつが騙されて、銃の悪魔と契約しちまったらしい。銃の悪魔に2万円を払う代わりに、契約者は銃と弾がもらえるんだとよ。
Why would the gun even need money, bro?
あなたの組の名前だけでなく、他の組の方のもお願いします。
そんなこと知ってても告げ口バレたら、組同士で戦争が起こっちゃうよ。ジョーちゃん、必要悪って言葉知ってるかい？
I think she knows damn well about this.
確かに俺たちも悪さはしてるけどね。中国とかソ連のマフィアの方がよっぽど悪いことしちゃうよ。
Especially the Soviet ones.
俺たちヤクザも外国人から日本人を守ってるんだよ。デビルハンターは学のないバカが多いっつうからわからないのも当然かね。
Good one, bro.
明日金じゃ仲間は売れんよ。
これはお金じゃありません。ここにいる皆さんの父や母、おばあちゃん、おじいちゃん、
Oh my
兄弟
god. Blackmailing them. Oh my god.
安心してください。公安には目を元通りにできる人がいます。ご協力していただけるのなら、その人を紹介します。
Don't.
Oh, watch yourself, buddy.
Oh my god.
Dude.
その言い訳は社会に必要ない。必要な悪というのは、常に国家が首輪をつけて支配しているものです。
Very well said, I guess.
作戦は？
作戦はない。得意か全員をビルにぶち
It
込
was
む。
just mayhem.
失礼します。神奈川県警より来ました警部補の椎名です。
今回お前たちにはテロリストではなく4課と交戦になった場合に備えて隊員の特徴を説明しておく。
Well. What? Is that him?
サメの魔人、壁の中や地面、どんな場所でも行くことができる。
A shark
That's cool.
fiend?
悪魔の姿にもなれる。
Yeah, that's kind of cool. The fiend takes the characteristics. The head takes the characteristics
Yeah.
of the fiend. So shark fiend. Huh? Who's this guy?
暴力の魔人。
Violence?
Violence?
こいつは魔人でも強すぎるから毒が出る仮面をつけさせている。何があってもこいつの仮面は取るな。
The mask looks like a plague mask.
Who's this lady, bro? Oh my god.
雲の悪魔。普段は
Spider Devil?
人の姿に近い悪魔は人に友好的だが悪魔は悪魔だ。感触で人
Damn, she's moving nice though.
With them, I don't know, 20
Legs.
legs. Angel? Devil? Is
Dude.
that even possible?
人に敵意はないが近づくな。触れると寿命を吸い取られるからな。
This Denji? Oh. Wait,
Is he not using? Yeah.
He's
that's
using the
sword.
sword freely though.
It has to do something with the contract.
よく僕に近づけるね。触れられたら寿命短くなるのに。
布越しだったら大丈夫なんだろ
What? That was huge though.
う。布越しだったら大丈夫なんだろ
Material breaks the contact.
いったった。
What does that mean?
う。悪魔、
Like a cloak or
Go to the
something.
I guess?
ここは魔人たちに任せて、サムライソードとヘビ女を探すぞ。
あ？当てはあんのかよ。
ない。手分けして探せ。
Dude, Aki's not messing about anymore. Dude. Oh.
Shit.
Oh shit. No uppercut. Jesus, bro. Makima?
Mm-hmm. She's doing it.
Dude.
Damn.
I have no idea.
Look at her.
She seems truly happy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god.
there we go. It's time for revenge.
おとなしく投降し
レビ吐き出し。
Huh? This girl is not messing about either. Oh shit. Ghost.
Oh, she's dead as well.
幽霊。
Is she not?
殺せ。
Oh, Aki.
前よりも動けるな。
Yeah, he has.
君の右目は少し先の未来が見えるよ。
Yeah. I had a feeling he kind of knows that stuff is happening.
Yeah. That's cool.
Not fully though, I think. Yeah. Oh shit.
そのまま絞め殺せ。
Oh, come on now. Come on. Oh, dude, this is gonna end now. Yeah. Shit. Alright, so this was probably the toughest episode so far to actually pay attention to. I think it took a lot to understand what was happening, but thankfully we went back a little bit, we checked some of the things out, and now it makes a little bit more sense. I think that generally stuff was happening quite fast, but I kind of like it that way. I wouldn't want the dialogue to be right in front of your face for them to tell you everything straightforward. So I appreciate that it was like that. Thankfully, on a second watch, things do clear up a bit, quite a lot, I think. Now, obviously, we saw Aki strike a deal with the future devil, and it was kind of funny because that devil kind of just pitied Aki a lot. Basically saw his future and was like, dude, this is disgusting, you're gonna die horribly, I don't need to have to play any part in you. Like, I don't want to be part of this. Like,
he's just gonna live in his right eye or left eye.
In the right one.
In the right one, yeah.
Basically, even the devil got scared of what Aki's got coming.
Is that all?
Didn't want to have any part of it. So, because he's gonna stay inside the eye, and that's all of it. Remember the way Khan got mad at Aki for putting him in a pretty tough spot or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much the same case with this devil. The devil doesn't really want to get involved in any kind of shit like that, and that was his way to strike a deal with him, I guess. I actually don't think they made it clear what exactly Aki offered though, right? I don't think they did. But I don't know, at the same time, the Future Devil didn't really offer that much as well, I would say. Like
a peek into the future, but like probably...
No, Aki can see a little bit of the future, but that's, I guess, mostly it. Obviously, that's not to say that it's something small, actually. It's quite huge, but I don't know the extent to it. Like, how exactly into the future? When can he see things? I'm not sure how exactly it works, though. Like, we're not supposed to know, I think. We're gonna see more of how it works when Aki does fight. And I guess that's when we realize, that's when we find out how exactly it works.
He'll probably predict the moves of the...
No idea. He didn't hear with Ghost, I guess. Although on many occasions during the episode, for example with the Angel Devil, I guess he kind of knew that nothing bad was gonna happen to him, and that's why he got in so close to her. I guess that line he had, like the material line, was something that we can expect to happen in the future. Perhaps that's gonna be a moment where this Angel Devil's abilities do not work on somebody, and Aki knows it, and that's why he wasn't that afraid, I guess. That's probably a stretch, but I see things playing out that way, actually. Although not exactly sure, obviously. And then obviously when Ghost appeared, Aki kinda sensed something once again. But I'm not exactly sure what it was this time around, because obviously he's in a chokehold now.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like...
He probably knew that nothing's gonna happen to him again, like...
Yeah, perhaps.
And he's using the sword. Like, is that sword not working anymore, or...?
I think it is, actually. But the thing is, I don't think it's doing the 1, 2, the count, actually. I think he's just using it as a regular sword now. So I don't know. I think... I think that's the case, yeah. Because beforehand, he didn't really need the sword since he had Con. And he could do that thing the entire time he used Con. He doesn't have Con anymore, so he kind of has to use the sword.
Yeah.
And this Devil now. It's kind of nerfed a little bit, I guess, because this Future Devil doesn't really offer him any kind of strength, I guess. Obviously not sure still, because we don't know exactly the extent of these powers.
In the details.
Yeah, we can only speculate. That's kind of all I have personally. I don't know. But the interesting bit from the fight between Aki and the Snake Devil, the Snake Girl, was that obviously she had Ghost, and she clearly struck a deal with Ghost. That's how she has Ghost.
Was it a deal? I think that the snake is like slowing ghosts, and then they become hers. Like, because she said, snake, spit it out.
Maybe.
And that's when Ghost appeared.
Yeah, but she did bleed out though from the nose. So I guess she had to offer something like that, took away something from her.
Maybe, yeah.
Her being
At
there.
that moment I thought this is Makima.
Yeah, I think me as well.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. I think it was just basically that she had to kind of offer something to the devil once again. Like, that's how the power system works, I guess. You can't... There's not really a way to skip that, I think. You do have to sacrifice something as a human to be able to use devils like that. But the interesting bit is that she didn't offer that much, to be honest. And yeah. I guess the way it works with the devils is a lot of it is just how willing are they to do something. For example, with Himeno, for the Ghost Devil to go in there and fight Snake, Himeno had to offer her entire body. That's how she died.
Yeah.
And it does make sense because this Ghost Devil probably knew that they had no chance. Like we see with the devils, they have personalities. Kon, for example, was really pissed when Aki put him in a situation like that, and Kon is never gonna agree to a contract with Aki anymore. So I guess for Ghost, this time around, Ghost knew that it had pretty good chances against Aki, so she didn't really want that much to go out there and fight, I guess. So that's why he didn't demand that much from this girl, I guess.
Maybe.
Is that how it works?
I'm not sure.
The mob gang talk was interesting, the Yakuza, I guess. As far as I understood personally, all of them were Yakuza. Snake Girl and this guy and the person that Makima was with, who was the boss actually, they were all Yakuza, I think, as far as I understood. The issue is that this new boss doesn't really know about Makima, and it's kind of funny because Snake Girl and this sword guy didn't actually tell him about her, because if they did, they wouldn't have bothered these... Not bothered, but like they wouldn't have done what they did and underestimated her like that, I guess. Because Snake Girl clearly knows that none of them are safe, so they didn't really even bother relocating or anything like that. But I don't know, they didn't let this guy know, I guess. The funny thing is that this boss didn't care about Snake Girl either, because he was pretty cool about handing her identity over and putting the blame on her. I kind of trust him actually for not being involved in this thing, the deal with the Gun Devil. I don't think he did it. I think it was this girl herself actually. But he didn't care that much. He gave the identity away, obviously. But then it kind of got problematic when Makima was demanding more and demanding all of the names of the people involved in Yakuza. And then this old geezer obviously got a little bit defensive, talking about how Yakuza prevents wars from happening, and he's kind of like protecting Japan, which is kind of just silly because he's acting like if it weren't for them, the Chinese or the Soviet mob groups were gonna attack Japan, and like they're the ones protecting them. It's just silly games, bro. Honestly, I think he does believe his words actually, but it's just so silly to me.
I think it does play some part in that, but it's not all.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter either way, but I just found it funny because he was acting all noble and shit. And I guess to be a head of a mafia mob group, you do need to believe in that, I guess, to keep on going.
Necessary evil.
Exactly, like the entire talk about necessary evil and shit. I just found it funny. But I also found it funny because it ties into Makima as well.
Of course, yeah, she's like the necessary evil.
Yeah, I do believe so.
I don't know, Makima though, she's kind of shady. Like her words that she's doing it to protect as much people as she can. The moment she said her facial expression,
was saying the opposite.
Yeah, was saying the opposite. Didn't match.
Yeah,
words.
I think so.
Like,
I kind of got the same vibe from her as well in that moment. I think that's why the conversation between them two was so funny, because like he truly believes those things, the old geezer, but at the same time he clearly knew that it wasn't like that. And I think with Makima it's kind of similar, is it not? Because I think she does think that she's necessary evil once again, but I don't think she believes it either as well. But like it's a good cover up, and it's kind of hard for others to tell, I think, as well. This a sensei, I still can't remember his name, but the sensei from the Special Division Force sensei clearly knows that Makima is up to no good, and he's kind of alright with that as long as she is good toward, as long as it benefits mankind, obviously.
yeah.
And that's been my take ever since we saw Makima. As long as it benefits mankind, I'm good with that as well. But who knows, man? I mean, there could be some selfish goals from Makima as well, because like
I feel like there is something.
Yeah, the facial expressions are not it. I don't think she's
Like
selling the idea of being necessary evil that well. I think there's something there.
Yeah,
What were you gonna say?
like basically the same.
Okay. So speaking of Sensei, by the way, he's kind of like starting to grow on me as a person. Because obviously I kind of liked him when we first saw him and I wanted to know more about him. But now that we're finding more about him, I think he's gonna be quite a positive character, quite a good guy. Somebody that's not easily fooled, I think. Because he clearly can see through Makima, but he's kind of like putting on a... I don't know, he's willingly choosing to see the good in Makima, or that the things that she's doing is gonna benefit mankind, I think. But we did learn about him, I quite enjoyed actually, because he himself is so much like Aki and Himeno, and he himself was the one who was telling them to overcome this feeling of... what is it? What's the feeling?
Like caring about.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I knew he was like that.
Yeah. One of the previous episodes you did mention that he was feeling like that, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think as a young being he was like that, because he said like with age it's becoming more and more difficult to overcome this feeling of attachments, yeah. To comrades as well. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard. What I liked about him as well is that you can tell he's a good sensei, because he's like, he was warning the cops and the other guy about his devils, the ones in his team. So he kind of knows what they're up to. He's not like super trusting of them, so that's kind of cool as well. You can never be too relaxed with devils on your team, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
He was more relaxed about the devil, the spider devil. And the angel devil, I think the fiends are a little bit more unhinged, and we know that already. Power, for example. So yeah, that was kind of nice. So yeah, we also got introduced to the devils and the fiends from his team. Those were the Angel Devil, Spider Devil, Shark Fiend, and the other one which was Fiend something. Like, it had the head of a bird, but it wasn't like a bird fiend, it was something else. Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about.
The Plague Mask.
Yeah. That special division is strong, obviously. And as long as they accomplish this goal now, this division is going to become public record. So that's good, I guess.
Yeah.
Or for at least for Makima and for the
The
sensei.
public safety.
And for public safety, yeah. But I don't know as well, because it's kind of risky. But I think that's what she wanted to do all along with Denji, Power, and Aki and the team she formed. Because like if their mission was successful, they could have made it public. But I guess now it's going to be this division. So these are all experimental ones still. And if they accomplish this, they can get public, I guess. Which is going to be quite a shock to many people if this was to go public. But I don't know. Lastly, on that conversation Aki had with the two from Kyoto, the girl and the guy. The guy I find difficult to understand, honestly. He's quite a polarizing character. He just says stuff without a care in the world, and he's like very upfront about things. On the second watch, I did understand a little bit more. He was being kind of nice to Aki, and he said the line that Himeno used to say, that everybody in public safety is crazy, and he did that just like Himeno used to do.
Yeah.
So it was kind of nice. From that moment, from that little thing, I kind of understood that he's kind of nice. A nice guy. He's not like a complete douchebag or anything. He's just very real.
Yeah.
And he said it, actually. He said, I'm realistic or something. So.
Yeah.
And Aki did say he's realistic as well. So I don't think he's quite bad, but I don't think he's quite useful as well. That's the thing. He just feels like a super realistic being. Like he's part of the public safety because he's got beef with the Gun Devil, but at the same time he's realized that he doesn't have the strength to defeat the Gun Devil, and he's accepted it, whereas people like Aki have not. And I think that's why he's got such huge issue with Aki, this guy, because this guy has given up, whereas Aki, even though Aki is maybe even weaker than this guy, still willing to do everything to get his revenge on the Gun Devil. And I think that's why it was so polarizing for this guy and wanted to question Aki so much. It's like he truly wanted to know how he still keeps going, even though he knows clearly that Aki is not strong enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, he's good character, actually, when you think about it. Now, on reflection, now I think finally this moment in time I'm kind of starting to understand what he's about, actually. But we're probably not going to see him anymore, although I doubt that, but this is what he said, the character himself, that they're probably not going to meet ever again, Aki and him. Although that's quite a stretch, I'm sure they may meet in the future. But yeah, I don't know. Thank you for watching this reaction, and if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and tuning into the next video. I'll see you there. See ya!